everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Lauren. I hope that you're all staying healthy and safe and well and really taking care of each other. I want to give a huge thank you to all of you that have reached out to me on Instagram, whether it's through direct messages or commenting on a story, or I see a lot of you posting how you're standing beside Asian communities right now and really supporting us. I know that I'm sure you're very well aware of all the anti-Asian violence and the hate crimes that are going on and targeting Asian communities right now. And I just want to say thank you. I'm really lucky to live in Vancouver. It's very culturally rich, very diverse. There still is racism that happens here. For sure, I've experienced it. But I did grow up in a very small, predominantly Caucasian town. I was one of 2 Asian kids in my high school. There was a lot of xenophobia there, so it was hard growing up in that sort of small town, and I'm really happy to be here, like I said, in the Lower Mainland now. It's a lot more comfortable, I guess you would say, because like I said, it is so culturally rich here. But I just want to say thank you to all of you, and please continue to show your support to the Asian communities and to your friends, and whether it's also having discussions with regards, like within your family, with regards to what's going on right now. So anyway, before I continue on, I just want to say that really quickly. So today's video is going to be on this bag right here, which is the Marc Jacobs, the tote bag, or the traveler tote. I have mine in the small size, which means it has the crossbody strap. It also comes in a mini, which is a little bit smaller than this, has the crossbody strap, as well as the larger size, which is just primarily a tote, so it has this sort of the larger carry handles there. I have had this for 4 months now. I bought it at the beginning of November, and I have been using it primarily for work. I would say I did post a what's in my work bag video a couple of weeks ago, and it was a leather tote I had shown. So I do switch between sort of 3 bags. For work, I use this tote bag, as well as the black one I showed, as well as I just started using my Polen bag as well, because the weather is nicer, so I feel a little bit better using the light leather. So I do use them interchangeably. I would say I probably use this maybe like twice a week. So I have had it, like I said, for 4 months, using it twice a week. I feel like I can give a pretty good review on it, and the pros as well as the cons, because there are cons to this bag. Even though I love it, there are some definite cons. So I'm going to go over all those with you right now. So let's go over the pros first. And the number 1 pro, I think, would be the price point. So with so many handbags costing so much money, and with price increases and everything like that, I feel like this is such an affordable handbag. So here in Canada, this retails for $235. Sometimes the black is a little bit more, and sometimes it's a little bit less. It really depends. But so on the Essence site right now, the blue as well as I think the beige or the olive is $215 for the small size. On the bay, this is $235. Right now, the bay has $30 off if you spend $200 or more. So you can get this for under $200. But in general, this is going to range, I think, depending on the site, between sort of $215 to $240. But you can definitely find deals and find this for under $200. So for a handbag for under $200, I think that is amazing. Because the second pro is the quality. The quality of this handbag is really good. I don't know if you can see the stitching up close, like right there. It is done so well, and the attention to detail, so even on the hardware, so I don't know if you can see on the hardware there, it says Marc Jacobs, which is amazing, and the hardware is very heavy. It's not cheap or anything like that. There's no like scratches or any sort of like weird tarnishing going on. The inside, and I showed this all in my original video, which I'll link down below, but inside, like on the lining, it says the Marc Jacobs there. It's just really done well. The inside is also coated. So it's a canvas bag, but it's coated on the inside. So if you spill something, you don't have to worry about it sort of staining it or soaking through, especially if you get one of the lighter colors. So it just makes for an easier cleanup. It's just such a really nice sort of high quality bag. I have to sneeze. Sorry, it's allergy season. So second pro would definitely be the quality of this handbag. The third pro, I would say, because I use mine for work, it is incredibly light. So it is all canvas, like I said, and the inside is that nice sort of coated canvas. When I fill this bag up with all of my junk I have to take to work sort of on the daily, this handbag is still fairly comfortable, and I think it's because of the shoulder strap that you can use. So you can either carry it sort of by your hand like this or in the crook of your arm, but because it does have this longer sort of shoulder strap and you can wear it crossbody, it sort of alleviates the pain of just, you know, if it were a single sort of tote. So it is really, really light, and when you fill it up, it is also very comfortable. And then I think the fourth pro to this handbag is that it's fairly trendy, and I think it's pretty cool. So like I said, the whole book bag trend, which I think started with Dior, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is still going very, very strong. And I think this sort of captures the whole look of that sort of coolness of the sort of book bag. So it just says the tote bag there, it says Marc Jacobs, and on the back over here you can see all the lint, which is one of the cons, which I'll get to. It says the Marc Jacobs style tote bag, year, location, everything like that. But I think it's also versatile, because if you want to wear it kind of trendy and show this side here, you can do so, but if you don't want to, you can just turn it around and then have it sort of plain. So I think, like, I feel pretty cool when I use this handbag, and I get a lot of compliments on it too. It looks cool. It's just sort of, it is a little bit in your face, which I do get, but I think it's just like a very cool style. So those would be the pros of this handbag. So the con, you've already seen the one. And people have asked me this. It does attract lint everywhere, and this is the black one, so it's just something that you kind of have to deal with. Carry a lint roller. My lint roller, I don't have with me right now, it's in the bathroom, but I have tape, and I'm gonna do it the way, like, I know that's really bad for your teeth, sorry. But if I take some tape, like right now, it's a pretty quick fix. I do have a cat, so I'm used to it, and I do wear primarily all black. I am wearing white today, but I do wear black quite often, so I'm used to it. But like, you can just see there, like even with like a quick sort of run through with just some tape, you can get rid of a lot of the lint. But that is definitely a con, I would say, is that it does like to attract a lot of lint because it is canvas, right? So if you are worried, see, now it looks better. If you are worried about the lint, then you might want to stick to a lighter color, I would say. But for me, I love black. It kind of goes with everything, and like I said, I always wear black, so I naturally gravitated towards this color. The second con to this handbag that I have found is with regards to the strap. Now, while I do love it because it is adjustable, and I do like to wear this crossbody typically, especially when things get really heavy, I find that the strap doesn't really keep its spot. So you can see like I have it here, but during the day, I tend to wear my handbag or this bag really high up. It will move. So I don't know if you can even see it. I think as it gets heavier or something like that, that this just, it shifts so easily, and then just gets longer and longer, and I kind of need to shift it and adjust it throughout the day. So I don't know, that's one thing about it, and I don't know if there's a way to sort of fix that. I guess I could probably like do a thick safety pin or do something to keep it in place, but I have noticed that it does tend to shift a little bit. But if you are planning on just using this as a handheld, which I think it looks so cute as well, then that's totally fine. And then the last thing, which isn't really a con, but I just find it useless, is this part here. So on the side, it has this little, I guess it's supposed to hold a water bottle of some sort, but I don't know why it's there. Like, to me, it doesn't serve any function, and I am going to show you what fits in this handbag. So I did bring my water bottle over, but even like with this water bottle here, it does slide in, but then I never feel like it's totally secure. I just feel like it can just slide right off, especially if it's full. So I guess if you had maybe like a hook or a carabiner and you hooked on your water bottle, that would be okay, but then like wearing it crossbody, it might just get kind of in the way. So for me, this was sort of useless. It doesn't get in the way. I don't see the point in this. It's only on the one side, so this side doesn't have it, but to me that just sort of seems a little bit useless, and they just didn't need it. So the pros definitely outweigh the cons. I should have also mentioned that it does have a zipper, which I've done up, which I really like because that helps to keep things secure, especially when I'm driving in the car and say you have to brake suddenly or something and your bag goes flying. Because it has that zipper compartment, you can keep it closed, and you know, you won't find lip gloss under your seat 2 months from, you know, now. Let me show you everything that fits inside of it because it does fit a lot, and I'm going to sort of help you out whether you're a student and you want to know if it will fit your binders, or if maybe you're planning on using this for work and you want to know if it fits your laptop. I'm going to show you a couple of different sort of options of what you could sort of fit inside. So I've had quite a few students ask me whether this sort of fits your typical binder that you might take with you, as well as a notebook. So these are sort of the standard sizes, I would say. So the bag is empty. I'm going to throw in that notebook. You can see it just fits sort of flush. I am going to put in the binder right beside it. You can see it fits in. Now, I will say that the binder with it won't zip up, or maybe it will. It just kind of, no, it won't. It will zip up, but just note that it kind of peaks up top like this just because of how the size of the binder, you can see, is a little bit taller than the handbag, but that definitely fits inside. Say you did want to take your laptop with you. This is my MacBook Air. That also fits inside. It is getting heavy right now, which is why I appreciate this bag being so light to begin with. And then say you want to take your water bottle with you. I don't have my phone with me because it's charging, but what else would you maybe take? And maybe like your cosmetics or something like that. That's just like my aspirin, or not aspirin, my Advil and everything like that. So it is really heavy now. It's pretty full, as you can see. So I would say that's the max, but I mean, you have your binder, you have a notepad, you have the laptop, you have, like I said, your water bottle, which mine's a little bit heavier because it's this fancy one that sort of disinfects as you go. My friend Antonia, hello Harley, here on YouTube got that for me for Christmas. And then like cosmetic pouch, or like I said, I have like vitamins and Aleve and everything in here. So that fits in pretty nicely. I did also want to mention in the back, it does have these pockets. So it has like a large zip pocket on one of the sides, and then it has 2 patch pockets, if you can kind of see there. So you could definitely put your wallet or your keys or anything like that in the smaller or the larger zip pocket to keep them safe. Now, say you were going to use this as a work bag, so you want to take your laptop with you. That fits in, and say I have my Louis Vuitton agenda. That also fits in. What else might someone take? Again, a water bottle, and then I have my mini pochette, not my mini pochette, my pochette accessoire with my wallet in there. I have my car keys in there. I have my tiny little clay in there. So you could also slide that in as well, and that fits pretty easily. So again, it fills up pretty quickly. This is the smaller size, as you can kind of see. So it does fit less than the larger size, obviously, but you can fill this up quite a bit. And like I said, I typically, for me, what I would typically take on like a normal day, being a teacher, I would take all of this. Obviously, I need my keys, I need my wallet, I need all of that. I also would take a bunch of different sort of like file folders with me. I typically have like one really big file folder. I would also take my cosmetic bag with me. Sorry, I should be showing you what's going inside. So cosmetic bag. I would also take my mini pochette. I would take my work keys. I take my water bottle, and that would probably be it. So this is what I typically take. It's not as heavy, I would say, as the last kind of configurations or whatever else I put in, or different options. I typically just have folders and things like that that I need to take to work. So in general, this fits a lot. And like I said, it's so nice and light when it's empty. So really I don't think you'd have a problem with it, especially if you are gonna wear a crossbody, but again, carrying it like this is totally fine as well. So I just backed up a little bit. So as you can see, that's the handbag there, and then that's my MacBook Air. So it's almost sort of the same like width of the handbag, so I'm not sure if a larger MacBook would fit in there, but mine fits in totally fine. So my final thoughts on the Marc Jacobs, the Traveler tote bag, I think it is worth it. I think the pros outweigh the cons. The cons, I mean, other than the lint, if you're not getting the black, you don't even need to worry, but I think this is an amazing bag for the price point, holds a lot. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I will get to them. And I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.